Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to High School Hoops with your hosts, Steve Collins and Jake Steger.
Hey everybody, welcome to High School Hoops, episode 150. So today, before we jump in, I'm going to talk about kind of COVID to court and a couple other things that I think are important. Before we jump in today, I'd like to give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, tryouts.com for coaches who want to get better. It is a one-stop shop for basketball coaches. Go over and check it out. Some great things coming up. Just put some new content in. We got some great things that are going to be dropping soon. So go over and check it out. tryouts.com for coaches who want to get better. And also go over and check out Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market. Mention High School Hoops, mention Coach Unplugged, mention Coach Collns. They'll give you $350 off, and they'll take great care of you. Can't imagine a better machine this time of year to help your team work on their craft and become better shooters. So today we're going to talk about kind of COVID to court. I think we're making, knock on wood, I think we're making that transition from a COVID world to maybe getting back onto the courts. And I think there's a lot of really cool things that need to connect. And I'm just going to dive into kind of my theory with this year, because I know people are doing different things all over the country. Some people are playing a full summer schedule. Some people are playing a partial one. Some people played in the spring and the winter. Some people did not. We did. So just to give you a little background on us, we did not play this year. We did not have a season. So my pivot, my COVID to courts, my pivot a little bit was to not do my typical summer, June, playing some leagues, playing a tournament, playing some tournaments, blah, blah, blah. And the reasoning behind that was I had not coached any of these players. So it will be the first time in 30 plus years that next year when I walk onto the court, I will not have coached any of those kids. I will not have coached any of those kids that I'm coaching. And it's unique, even though, I think we had a senior, junior laden team when the world shut down. But so that's going to be unique for me. So I thought that connections were the most important thing. I thought relationship was the most important thing. I thought just, not even basketball related, but to understand my players and understand what they were going through. So before we do that, though, down below, I'm putting a nugget in here for High School Hoops. Anyone hits, I'm doing a limited time lifetime membership to teachhoops.com. This won't be available for very long. So I will put the link down below where you can sign up, lifetime membership of teachhoops.com. You won't find it on the site. You won't find it anywhere else other than that link down below. So go over and check that out. Okay. So what I was talking about is, relationships and connections. We got a few contact days in the spring, but this summer was really about them, about me getting to know them as people and their strengths and their weaknesses and my strengths and my weaknesses. It really wasn't about X's and O's. It wasn't about driving to Rockford on a Thursday to play in a tournament game. I thought it was more important for them to get in our gym because we have new rims on our gym. So I thought it was more important to get into our gym, to get to know each other. Not only me, but to get to know one another. I thought that was really important from the growth of our program and the growth of them as individuals. So it was a little bit of a pivot. It's the first time I haven't done that. And, now that it's July, they're all off into, Atlanta, Arizona, all those kind of places that they kind of go do their things. But especially in that June stretch when school was out, I thought it was more important for them to get into the gym. It was more important for them to just run with each other and play, and not necessarily about the X's and O's. So I thought that was one of the conversions I thought was really important for us as coaches, as a program. We're going through that transition. So that's the first thing. Second thing is here, and I'm going to put this in here. Hopefully people listen to the end. I am looking for interviews for Basketball Coach Unplugged. We have 3 other podcasts in our network. We're going to be adding to that. We're drawing in a new partner, hopefully, if we can get the contract all situated up, that we're going to be kind of having a network of different things. But the more to come on that. But if you know of a high school coach in your area, you know of someone that would be a good interview for Basketball Coach Unplugged, we would love to have it. I will make sure Jake gets back on here on High School Hoops, but I'm always looking for those golden nuggets. I don't know all the coaches. There's 46,000 high schools, I think, something like that. I don't know all the high schools. I don't know the one down your street that's a great coach. It would be a great interview. And again, it's just about, sharing their knowledge, sharing their golden nuggets. If you know of someone, email me at steve@teachhoops.com. I'll see if I can, I'll send them off. And then we'll try to get them scheduled for a Coach Unplugged podcast. So if you know of anybody out there in high school hoops, we try to really keep it relevant to what's going on in the high school game. But as far as Coach Unplugged, we're always looking for it. So just email me at steve@teachhoops.com if you know of anyone, or yourself. If you have stuff to share and you think it would be useful for our audience, we would love to have them. 7 days a week, we're always looking for those unique coaches. So anyway, have a great week, and hopefully, Jake, if you're listening, we'll try to get you back on next week. Bye.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.